Oh, no. Hello, everyone. It is I, Dark Symphony 777, with a new fan fiction. Let's play. This is Pandora's Tower. This is a game I've been wanting to play for a long time. Well, not really long. It's more I never got a chance to beat it because when I beat it, before I could actually beat the game, my Wii crashed. My own physical Wii literally took a dump and also broke the disc, so I physically couldn't finish this game. So I've been wanting to actually do a let's play of this game, specifically so I can actually beat it. So I pretty much know most of the game except for the final areas. So hopefully this game won't take long. This is kind of an RPG. So I don't know how many videos it'll take. It probably won't take as long as I hope. I'm probably gonna do some off-screen grinding when I get the chance. When it comes to like grinding certain things, because you need to upgrade your weapons in order to do the stuff you need to do. So let's go and start a new game. English. I had to actually play this game on Dolphin because when I tried it on RetroArch, it didn't look pretty. It really didn't look pretty. RetroArch can play certain games just fine. This ain't one of them. Yeah, and for some reason, for Dolphin, the game like kind of stutters in these pre-rendered cutscenes. It's so weird. It's like it does the cutscenes, but then it does like the gameplay is 100% fine, but the cutscenes are complete garbage.
Take it. You needed to get hold of all that beast flesh. The flesh is for a ceremony, you see, to get her back to her old self.
Mavda, I want to go too.
I'll be back.
You'd best head off without delay.
Aaron, be careful.
Do you want to save the game? Yes. Continue game. Alright, so for context, if I remember right, because it's been a while since I actually seen the opening cutscene. The opening cutscene doesn't have voice acting. I don't remember. I know that some of the other later pre-rendered cutscenes do. However, the opening cutscene I don't believe is actually important to the story. Every other pre-rendered cutscene, I believe, is going to be important to the story. So I don't know. I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show the cutscene on a YouTube video because I'm pretty sure, and I'm probably gonna have to do this on every single pre-rendered cutscene because I'm pretty sure the cutscenes they're not gonna be rendered. They're gonna have a lot of stuttering throughout each cutscene. So I'm probably gonna look up each individual cutscene and show that. Here's the first cutscene. Also, thanks for what's the name of the channel? Calbray, for actually recording this. Let's watch 3.5 minutes of, I think, non-verbal cutscene that kind of sets the stage. Yeah, the lady is a priest, a religious head. She gets a curse. That thing shows up. Oh, it does have cutscenes.
This way. Quick. This girl, if you don't act to help her, she won't be human much longer.
Why?
Slowly but surely, she will become a beast. There, behold the 13 towers. Elena, no doubt you're keen to return to your old self as soon as humanly possible. Still hideous, no matter how many times you see it, isn't it?
And once we get there, then
Come, let's not tarry here. No doubt the army are close behind.
Okay. Alright. They just... No, there we go. Okay. So, we got the cutscene. Okay. Now that they got the cutscene, for context, Elena, the girl, was the head of a religious group in this kingdom. And randomly, she got cursed and is slowly becoming like an eldritch beast that lives in these towers. The main character right here, Aaron, rescues her because he gets a tip from Mavda that there is a way to cure her of this specific curse. And so in order to cure this specific curse, we have to go to 13 towers. Treetop Tower is the first tower, and we have to give her flesh. So for context, her entire kingdom, or I can't remember if it's specifically her entire kingdom, but Elena specifically is vegetarian. She does not eat meat, and so she's being forced to go against her beliefs of eating not just meat, but beast flesh in order to stave off the curse as long as possible, for him to find the masters of each tower and give her the master flesh. And if she eats all 13 pieces of master flesh, she is cured. Like I said, I don't know specifically what happens at the end because I haven't played this game, because I haven't beaten this game. But for context, that's more or less the plot. Oh, also, Aaron kind of has a crush on her. So, despite the fact so this is just a standard. This is just standard action RPG, but it does have a time-based mechanic that's gonna come much later. All right, might as well show this. So this game also has a chain mechanic. You need the chains in order to get the beat flesh. What you do is, if you're playing on Dolphin, I'm playing with an Xbox controller. This little cursor right here is basically the cursor where you want to hit the chain. See? Ta-da! You can chain it where there's a red dot that shows up. Press one of the trigger buttons that unleashes the chain, and boom! Instant broken box. Grains. Those, a lump of metal. Let's just say you're gonna be doing a lot of some grinding, mainly for like equipment stuff. We have a little tutorial. Oh, it's in your bag. There's a big bug. And that's a beast. What Elena might turn into.
Needed to get hold of all that beast flesh.
Oh, hi there. Ow. What? Yeah, I just basically need to... Yep, die, flow, slash red. Target the user and hit them. And then you pull it out. You have to be flush. And it's a big heart. It's a heart. She's basically forced to eat a heart. Yeah, this game is yeah, this game is kind of gross at times. I cannot access that yet. I think that is New Game Plus. This game does have a New Game Plus cycle. Because there's certain doors you're gonna come across. I'll show them when we get to them. That you can only open with a certain key. Here's the menu. Yep. Here's all the stuff I have. Beast Flesh. If you ever play this game, just know the Beast Flesh. You're gonna get different kinds of Beast Flesh as the game goes farther. You get farther in the game. They have a time limit before they go bad. And if they go bad, you can't feed it to Elena. So it's always worth it to try and get at least some beast flesh as soon as possible. Not so much as soon as possible, but you'll see what I can. I'll be using this cursor to kind of point things out. Yep. Observatory. We got the observatory, which is our hub, where we talk to Elena and Magda. We just need to find... There. Yeah, if you press there's the towers right down there. If you press the L button while you're at the observatory, you can find out where specifically Elena might be. Because you actually... That seems stalkerish because you absolutely need to know where she is whenever you come to the observatory because there's going to be a time limit for these curses. You're going to need to know where she is at all times.
They're on your pack. Back in one piece, I see. So, have you brought us back flesh?
Yes.
For a ceremony.
You did.
Here. Go on now.
Oh,
But I'm vegetarian.
Take her back.
you want me to eat this?
Ah, I see what the problem is.
Veget.
Folks in this country are believers in Ios. You're forbidden to eat meat, aren't you? Now this little morsel is beast flesh, freshly cut from servant beasts.
Oh,
So it's her people. Yeah, she has to.
Ah, come now, girl. Eat it down.
Elena.
What would you rather do, girl? Would you
I've never eaten meat.
would you turn into a monster, or would you defy your god?
Don't eat it. Your fate will be sealed. You'll grow more and more monstrous. And there'll be no happy ending for you and young Aaron.
Do it for the love. Do it for the love, Elena.
Wait.
Smug lady, you knew. And we get her eating it. So yeah, it is her people in general that are vegetarians. All right, that I couldn't remember if it was her or her people. Yeah, she has to eat it all, and don't worry, it'll go away. Into goopy slime.
That's it. The curse.
All right, so I got okay. I'll show the cutscene after this. That will be the last thing I do. Let me just finish this cutscene and I'll show you. I think it's not. I hope it's an actual cutscene and not the title card.
You're back. You made it.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron. And you too, Mother. Oh,
Nah.
this is wonderful. I can go back to my village.
No, you can't.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, young lady. The curse is far from being lifted. There, on your back. Not so long as that mark remains.
The curse hasn't been lifted. What do you mean? But I'm normal again.
Only for a while. So long as you have that on your back, the curse will slowly take hold.
You mean the meat? I can't stomach anymore.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to. Otherwise, things are only going to get worse. To think the maiden at the Harvest Festival would end up forced to eat meat.
Why is this happening?
Why? Because of the curse, of course.
Why is Annabelle's curse?
Why, indeed. How would I know?
Are there any cursed?
Yes. Poor Elena is not the first to be cursed in this way.
You don't say, consider the fact this mark was also on the beast we had to take the beast list from. So I don't. It's kind of obvious. To the others.
All sorts of things. Some fell into the hands of the Illyrian army and were dealt with.
It changes.
All you have to do is to keep bringing beast flesh back from the towers. Though that will only weaken the curse, it won't hold it back forever.
You mean weaken the curse?
When Elena consumes the flesh, her changes will reverse. But this respite is only temporary. If you leave her as she is, the poor girl's transformation will continue unabated. If you can't slow the curse's progress, she will never be human again. You've got a memory like a sieve. My name's Magda, and don't you forget it.
Who are you?
I told you this already. My people are the Vestra, and we are traveling merchants.
Yeah, she's gonna be our shop in this little game today.
You forgot already? Dearie me, I introduced you. This old fellow is my boon companion. He's rather shy and retiring, I'm afraid. Oi, you up there. That's right, isn't it?
That's another question. No more questions.
So this is to be my life? To be cooped up in here, eating foul flesh? Must I learn to live like this? Can I not lift the curse?
Lifting the curse, you say? Well now.
Oh, do tell me, Master, please!
Aaron, you must head back to the towers. Deep within each one, a master awaits you. Defeat these masters and return here with their flesh. If Elena eats this flesh, the mark on her back will fade, and she may be human once more.
No! I won't hear of it! How can I ask Aaron to face such dangers for my sake?
Of course, that's easier said than done. Oh, that reminds me. I have a little something for you.
Oh, you do? Yeah, so over time, she will actually extend the length of the
This
chain.
belongs to my people. It's called the Oraclus Chain. And now to take just a little of Elena's lovely hair.
What?
It's for Aaron's sake.
She doesn't even need a lot of it.
I take it this is your first time. Quite a sight, is it not? My people, the Vestra, are the heirs to a special power. We can control the chains of destiny, the invisible ties that bind people together. Aaron, hold out your hands. It seems you know what you're doing, so I will entrust this to you. Now, wherever you go, you will always be connected to Elena.
Okay. So for context, the reason why she had to do that is to introduce the time mechanic. So this game has something of a dual mechanic regarding the chain. On one hand, if you basically connecting the ties between Aaron and Elena. So over time, when you come back to the observatory, you can basically just hang out with Elena and basically ask her questions and just hang around. And that will actually, and depending on how well you do, two things will happen. One, it will actually extend the length of the curse. You can actually make the curse last long, give her extended time before the curse takes hold. And two, as it goes on, you can also completely, I think, I can't remember if it specifically have to hang out with Elena, and doing all that also extends the length of the chain, because you're really gonna be reliant on the chain to do a lot of stuff. Not only doing a lot of damage because it's gonna be your biggest damage dealer. It's also going to help you deal with certain enemies, traverse the towers, because the towers are going to get longer and more complicated. So you're going to be relying a lot on coming back to the observatory every so often to basically hang out with Elena, extend the curse, because every time you need to go into the tower, you will see a little. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there you go. How Elena is. Divider right there. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright. So you can actually see right there above that little gray circle. That is the length of the curse. And that yellow bar that is basically the level of connection between Aaron and Elena. And you have to strengthen it. If you strengthen it, the curse will last longer. As you're in the towers, it's not changing right now, but when you're in the towers, that circle right next to his health bar will actually slowly wind down. And if it runs out, Elena becomes a beast, and you basically get a game over. So before I end this first video, I'm gonna go check to see if that cutscene was a proper cutscene or was it a title card, because I can't remember because it's been so long since I played this game. So I believe this is an actual cutscene. For context, this is by Y. You can see the partially the name right there. It's by Y2J Army Official. Since the cutscenes are all going to be glitchy and stally, I'm gonna use this as the game goes on. If there's any pre-render cutscenes, to basically just show them. So here is the proper cutscene. This is gonna be the last thing I do before I have to go to work. What? Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go.
In the heart of the continent of Imperia lies the kingdom of Illyria. At its remotest edge, hundreds of leagues from the capital of Helicon, a forbidding wasteland stretches to the furthest horizon, Orcamus. Deep within this desolate expanse, where none may set foot, the earth has been torn asunder to form a rift extending over thousands of leagues, known simply as the Scar.
Yeah, this is basically explains how the tower came to
Suspended
be.
above this fathomless fissure are the 13 towers. Towers of all sizes, interlink and intertwine, each playing their part in the intricate design, fusing to become one single vast fortress. Held in place by 12 chains that grip the walls of the surrounding cliffs, the towers loom like a spider in its web, seeming to inhabit a space beyond the normal world, the bristling turrets of the towers serve a purpose. They bind the earth together, preventing the scar from widening and tearing the world itself apart.
And title card. Alright, so we're back. I'm gonna go be right next to Elena. And hello. She shot in passion. So I will end this video here. Next time I will actually just show you around the... I think after this I'm going to be able to access the rest of the observatory. And just... there we go. And just basically start the game proper, because everything that's going on right now is the prologue. So I will see you next time. This has been Dark Symphony 777, and cut.